Hi everybody, welcome to Whiteskys Wisdom. This is a reading for Aquarius. How you going, Aquarius? Wow. Really? Okay. Wow. Well, aren't you fiery at the moment in Leo season? Oh my goodness. I haven't had a reaction like this in all my last reading. Let's go. Wow, I feel so excited. You feeling excited, Aquarius? Got tingles excitement. Ooh, ooh, what's going on? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, just think, can you hear my excitement in my voice? I'm normally quite a little melancholic, really, and I'm all excited. Woo, Aquarius, I like your energy. Let's go. All right, let's go. Any more advice? Okay. Aquarius. Oh, I think you're wishing your intuition was better than it was. Yeah, I think you're also wishing that you could balance out the animal side of yourself at the moment. I took this excitement. Sorry, I just let it talk about animal self. I was just letting a dog in. You could be dealing with a Taurus. You know, looking at these two cards, absolutely. But you want a counterpart here in this world, one that's as absolutely gorgeous to look at and absolutely has their stuff together. You can sort of see the way that this person's looking at this one, okay? But the emotion hasn't been there. You haven't really found that individual, and if you did in the past, it might have been a bit one-sided. You really want to get the show on the road, though, and you really want to reconnect to your intuition here. You've got hardened to a situation. You waited a long time for it to improve, and it didn't necessarily do so. You're always ready to defend yourself, but at the moment you sort of feel like you can just sit down and just sort of watch the proceedings. I think you're also watching how other people interact too, particularly younger people. And you're coming up with a brand new idea on what your stability is. You know you're worth a lot, whether it be just because of who you are or what you've achieved in this world. And you know I have a lot, infinite amount to give, okay? And in the past, you might have been giving it to whoever wanted it. That's interesting, Aquarius. You know, it's like, oh, well, yeah, I'm here, let's go, type of energy. Oh, what kind of, this is classic. But there's been massive transformation, particularly in your stability. I think you've been through roller coasters of having no money and then lots of money. It could be a sole trader or a business owner or a farmer even. I know an Aquarius farmer. If you're listening, g'day. Because the more you're focusing on what's been lost, you're realising that you're not really getting yourself organised in the daily world. Spending too much time in the shadow. And it's not balancing your world out very well for you. You've got a really good plan that you want to go for, or a human that you want to go for. But you're finding it's just a bit stalled. Maybe this other individual is in another relationship even. And you're looking from the sidelines. Don't want to upset the boat. But patiently waiting is the energy I get. Interesting. All right, let's go Aquarius. Oh, you nearly said something. Let's see. Advice for Aquarius. Thank you. That one wants to come out too. Yeah. Ooh. Yes, the temptations. All the temptations of all the beautiful things, I think, is led you to a point where you've just ended up with loss. You really want to be triumphant in this situation. Your wish is this, and I want that. Love your determination. Hey, really love it. Absolutely. Okay, but I think what you want and what you think is yours, that other individual may not necessarily see it the same light. Or vice versa. Yeah, someone else is doing this to you. Thank you. Yeah. There could have been, you know, you could be tempted out of a relationship here, or the other party could be tempted out of a relationship here. Okay. Need to be very patient. Things take time to grow, okay? Particularly partnerships and alliances. Okay, patience is needed. But I think the patience is worn a bit thin. The patience is worn a bit thin. Any more advice, please? Any more advice? Any more advice? Thank you. I don't think what you're going for or what this other person is going for is actually going to lead to what you expect or they expect. There's an individual here, as I said, whether it's yourself or somebody else, that really has their eye on something, but it may not be theirs to have. They're willing to put up a fight for it. They might be in disguise at the moment, as in keeping on the lowdown. Could be a secret admirer outside, that sort of energy sort of thing. But I don't know if this is actually going to pan out the way that either yourself or this other individual expects. When you focus on that, the temptations, it really affects everything in your life. And the temptations are real. Absolutely real. To get things done really quick, to find that next relationship, you know, to move on, you know. Let's see. Wow. Yeah, see, envy. Someone's very envious of your situation, or you're envious of somebody else's here. You're dealing with an authority figure or something like that. They're not approving. If you're in a relationship, it could be a father figure, not approving. But you know what's right for you. You're turning to higher sources. You're realising you're having to stand your ground too to temptations. As I said, you could be in a relationship and there's a temptation outside of it, and you're realising that, you know, if I go this way, I may have, you know, I'm going to end up with issues. Big issues. Big. Or the other individual, big. In this time of Leo, okay? In this time of Leo, stand your ground. 2 have just hit the floor. Positive movement forward and accelerated motion. They're just out of your energetic field. They flew away. Okay, so you could literally feel like you don't have positive movement forward, particularly when it comes to this scenario. As I said, if you're interested in somebody and they're with somebody else, there's no movement forward. If you're in a relationship and someone's getting really jealous and all that stuff, there's no movement forward. Okay, there is accelerated motion though when it comes to temptations. Temptations are coming at you or somebody else at an accelerated rate. It's interesting if you put your energy out, you know, I'm not happy in a relationship, or, you know, I'd like to see what else is out there, how, you know, as I sort of say, the stray dogs come around. You know, they pick up the scent. Anyway, let's see. More advice. It's a very 3D reading, Aquarius, for you. Very 3D in the real world. Don't normally do these 3D type of readings. So it's now time to actually pull your energy back into you and rest and rejuvenate time in nature. Absolutely. And realise just exactly who you are and what you've got to offer and how far you've come in the world. Don't take second best. Don't put up with somebody that's got a wandering eye. If you're finding that someone else is sort of getting you to have wandering eye, really start to check yourself and think, well, you either have to leave the relationship you're in and restart one, but to start another one at the same time is only fraught with danger, in my opinion. Okay. Let's go. Any more advice? That's a lot of advice, Aquarius. All right, let's see. Channel your knowledge. Yeah, you know what's right and wrong. There are two paths ahead. You betcha. Fork in the road, hey? Who else had fork in the road? Another reading of mine. Third eye vision. Reclaim your mind. It's your mind that makes your choices. Okay? Not somebody else's mind that makes your choices. Living light energy. See the beauty in life. Absolutely. You have so much to be thankful for, Aquarius. Absolutely. You've reached a certain level of your life where there is so much to be thankful for, okay? There are emotional challenges. Resolve the issue. Yes, this issue here of jealousy of somebody in a relationship, it needs to be resolved, and you know that. So you're channeling your knowledge and actually coming up with a conclusion here, okay? As soon as I said that, you knew what you're going to have to do. Open your intuition. Seek clarification if you do, absolutely, okay? And that's probably why you've come to this reading. It's really important to open your intuition at the time. But if you feel like you really don't have you're just swamped in the darkness at the moment, yeah, tarot card readings are a good way. But make sure you always go for a really high vibe tarot reader, hey? You may not think I am, I don't know. But yeah, you need to be keeping your vibe high, okay? As I said, this is a really base reading. It's sort of 3D about complex relationships. So you need to seek clarification. Or I'm just going to have a look at any sort of love blocks that might be happening in this scenario for you, Aquarius. Wow. Parents. Your parents love you as much as they are able to. Wow. Okay. Any more advice? Looking back at your parents' relationships. Ooh. Any more advice, please, for Aquarius? Any more love blocks, please? Any more love blocks in this scenario? Thank you. Spiritual connection. Take time to connect with your spiritual team. Yeah. Open your intuition. Seek clarification. Realise that there are emotional challenges all around you. Realise it too that you are incredibly bountiful and a catch. That's how I'm feeling. It's how you're feeling. When I came into this reading, you were so excited. Okay? All right? You're worth having somebody that loves you completely and utterly, okay? And vice versa. The person that wants to be with you wants to have you completely, that sort of thing. But it also could be a transition there's a lot of change in relationships these days. So this could be a change of the type of relationship you had. You could have been in a very long-term relationship, a monogamous relationship, and now you're out there seeing what's available. Or vice versa. You might have been out there seeing what's available for quite some time, doing lots of, see if they're right, try before you buy type of situations. But maybe you're sort of looking for something a lot more permanent now. And I sort of get that feeling. You really want the other person to have their stuff together. you have your stuff together and the two of you create something absolutely amazing. Okay? So I think that's really incredible. Spiritual connection too between the two individuals, two individuals that raise each other up. Okay? That, yeah, when you do have troubles, you can come to your partner and express them. An open emotional relationship here is what's really you're searching for. And it looks like you're going through the transition here of realizing that that's exactly what you deserve. So I love it, Aquarius. And keep up that excitement. Gee, that felt good. I love that. I really hope that helped. I love you all, and bye for now.